Hi everybody, it's Sally from Sally Stampers. Thank you for joining me today. Today I'm bringing you my diagonal hinged box. Now, I don't know about you, but I am a chocoholic. I love chocolate, any kind of chocolate, except dark. I'm not a huge fan of dark, but if there's nothing else available, I will eat it. It's kind of that or nothing. But yeah, this is just a cute little box, and it just houses chocolate. So it will fit a toffee crisp, which are a UK sized bar. Double deckers are, as you can see, just sort of slightly bigger, but these actually fit too. When you tuck the sort of edges of the wrapping in, that will fit too. So it will fit most standard sized bars. And it uses the beautiful Flowers of Friendship stamp, and it has a coordinating punch. How fabulous is that? Really pretty, really easy to use, and yeah, so I wanted to use it. I didn't really want a sentiment because I thought sometimes you can just say, oh, I've got something for you. So you don't always need to have a sentiment on. It has the beautiful, I want to call it open weave. Yes, open weave ribbon, and this is the Evening Evergreen. Also the coordinating DSP and cardstock, and this is the blend. So an ink, so I've pretty much used all of it, including these gorgeous in colour jewels. So pretty, and that's what I've used just on my ribbon there and on the centre of my flowers. So really simple to make, so we'll go ahead and we'll make it. So it's actually going to make my stomach rumble as well, I think, because I'm getting quite hungry. It's getting close to lunchtime for me, and I'm getting hungry. Okay, so I've gone with fresh freesia for this one, a nice little contrast to the Evening Evergreen, I think. Quite a nice lighter tone. Both your cardstock and your base will measure, cardstock and DSP will measure 6 by 3.5 or 15.2 by 9 centimetres. And we're going to score all of the sides at 1 inch, which is 2.5 centimetres on both pieces. The only thing you need to remember is with your DSP, you need to use your shim. So I'm going to do the DSP first and use the base cardstock as my shim. So as I said, we're just going to go round all of our sides at 1 inch. So it's really quite simple. My dogs and cats are fighting, which is always fun. Okay, so that's my lid scored up, and then I'm just going to whiz around and do the base. As I said, all the sides are the same. There we go, easily done. So we're going to make up the base, fold and burnish, and equally do the same thing with the lid. I can't quite decide which sides of these DSP sheets I like the most, because I do love all of the patterns on them. I really like this one. It kind of reminds me of waffle ice cream cones. I don't know why. This reminds me of fleur-de-lis, the gorgeous pattern. So yeah, I don't know, I do like them all. Okay, so let's start with our lid first. I'm not going to do any cutting to that yet. Start with our lid, and yes, sadly we're going to need a ruler, and you're going to just pick whichever side you want. Doesn't really matter as long as they're both the same. And we're going to score from the score line here to where the score lines cross here, and it's just a straight diagonal score line. Same here. Make sure you go from the same, so the inside to the outside. So you have, can you see, let's get the light in right. So they're running that way. Okay, so once we've done that, we then need our scissors, and where you've got the wider end of the angles, we're going to cut these into tabs. So I'm just going to give these a trim. That's not very straight. Better. And again here, just create those wedges. And then on the other end, we're going to cut this square away. And then if you want to use your trimmer, you can. But we're then going to cut down. In fact, let me cut this corner away. And then I can tuck this under out of the way. And then we're literally going to cut down our score line like so. And we're going to do exactly the same this end. Just cut all the way down your score line, just like that. So you have almost what I think looks like an aeroplane shape. Now we're going to do our box base, again leaving that to one side. So we're just going to cut our wedges as so, and then all four corners. So we're going to get those done, and then we can put our adhesive on these two tabs here and make up this end. And then on this end, I'm going to add my adhesive to this top point of my DSP. So if you like, the narrower end. And that is going to sit over the top of this piece. So just make sure you've lined it all up. And then I'm going to add my adhesive to my tabs here. Come on, please play. Thank you very much. So that when this gets closed up like so, it hides the DSP and it will equally use it as the hinge for my lid. Okay, and so all I need to do now is add my adhesive to my tabs here, and I'm going to pop my chocolate in for some sturdiness, if you like, and then we can just fold our box over, pop our lid down, and there is your diagonal hinged box. How cool is that? And then we just need to decorate it, so I'm going to grab my fresh freesia ribbon, which I'm just going to tie into a pretty bow. I don't need it to be that size. That will be okay. And then I did try and be clever with cutting but I don't think it shows off so well, but I did like a point. I'll do the same here. Like so. And then I'm going to add that with a glue dot in the corner just there. And I'll pop those on in a moment, because now I need some white here and my Flowers of Friendship. It's a cling stamp. I'm just going to go with the smaller of the two flowers and my fresh freesia stamp. I'm going to stamp both of these on here, and then, as I said, I'm going to use my blend just to colour in this centre part here I did try colouring the outside of this flower in, but I wasn't so keen on that one. I much preferred this, colouring the centre part in. But you can do whichever. You could try different colours too. So just give these a quick colour. Oh, my stomach's rumbling now. It's definitely time to go and grab some lunch. And then I'm actually going to cut this in half because the image that I need is at the bottom, and if I try and punch them I'm going to just wreck the other. So pop. I just need to take the corner off and pop that in like so. Have I left enough to hold on to? No. Right, so I need a piece of my delightful post-it note, and we'll try that one again. Get there in the end. Okay, you line it up. There's that one. And then this one, I should have done this probably the other way and then it would have been easier, wouldn't it? There we go. Just punch that one out. And as you can see from the punch, there's the leaves as well and the larger image, which is always nice. And so I'm just going to pop these on with a glue dot. Where's my, there it is. I just sort of, I didn't really put these on in any particular way, I just sort of randomly stuck them on. And then, like I said, my last little bit is my jewels. So there's one just to stick on the ribbon, and then a couple of the larger ones just in the middle of the flowers. Oh my word, they look beautiful. And there you have it. There is my diagonal hinged box. Thanks for joining me, guys, and I hope to see you all again soon. Bye.